Joined now by South Carolina Republican Senator Lindsey Graham on the Armed Services Committee, of course. Senator, good morning. Good to have you here.
Good morning.
Happy New Year. I wish it had gotten off to a happier start. Obviously, a very sad day in Paris, and a day when I think a lot of people are starting to think a lot more deeply, perhaps, about what we're confronting in terms of this battle for Western civilization. Right.
Well, let me tell you, the first thing you got to understand the threat. This is a religious war. The people who are attacking us and attacking France are motivated by religious teachings that says there's no place on the planet for anybody that disagrees with them. They're a minority within the Muslim world. The president of Egypt addressed this a couple of days ago, saying that his religion, the Islamic religion, needs to take these people on, and our president is undercutting the president of Egypt by not talking about it in the right way, that it truly is a religious war and we need to fight back.
Why do you think the president is so hesitant to do that? You know, he talked about the violence of a few, you know, the freedom of speech and you know, will not be withheld, will not be held down by the violence of a few.
I think he believes that strength is offensive, that he doesn't want to be bold because he may offend somebody. It's not offensive to say that these are religious fanatics that don't represent Islam, that have to be dealt with, they have to be killed or captured. We have to partner with those people in the Muslim world, which is a vast majority that reject this religion. But President Obama's policies are making us very much less safe here at home.
What specifically?
Well, number one, he has criminalized the war. In the last year, we've captured many high-value targets that would be a treasure trove of intelligence, bin Laden's son-in-law. Rather than holding them as enemy combatants, as Charles Krauthammer suggested, he is reading them their Miranda rights. We've gone from one extreme of waterboarding to treating those that we capture as common criminals. I've been a military lawyer for 32 years. If you take up arms against the United States, join one of these radical Islamic groups, you're an enemy of our nation. You're really an enemy of the world. You should be held under the law of war for as long as it takes to gather intelligence. When he left Iraq, he did so based on a campaign promise. He's trying to close Gitmo based on a campaign promise. His campaign promises are getting a lot of people killed. Our intelligence gathering abilities have been compromised. The only way you can stop these attacks, Martha, is to find out about them before they occur. We're reducing our military spending at a time when we need it the most. These policies driven by President Obama of being soft and weak and indecisive are coming home to haunt us. And here's the big picture. There are more organizations in more countries with more safe havens, with more weapons, with more people, with more money to attack our homeland than there was before 9/11. I mean, they're in an Olympic contest. The jihadists are in an Olympic contest to recruit people and attack Western interests, and the gold medal goes to the group that can hit us here at home.
It's frightening. Truly, really is. And when you think about the fact that ISIS refers to themselves as IS because they believe that they have a country now, they have a state, and we did so many stories on how much money they were gathering, how much strength they're gathering. So should anybody be surprised that they have reach? And they said very clearly, you know, roll over people with your cars, poison their water, shoot them at home. If you can't come to Syria or Iraq, do these things at home. And we see it around the world, Australia, Boston, now Paris. I mean, you know, the attempt to equivocate or broaden these words is baffling, quite frankly.
When you limit your ability to gather intelligence about what they're up to, you open yourself up to an attack. When you reduce your military spending to historic lows, when you gut the intelligence community's ability to find out what's happening, when you create safe havens by withdrawing against sound military advice, ISIS is just one of the threats we face. They're in a competition with Al-Qaeda. They're arguing over who's responsible for this. They're richer than they've ever been. They have more lethality. They have foreign fighters with American passports and European passports. This should be a wake-up call to the Congress and the President. And President Obama's policies are making us less safe. He has no policy when it comes to confronting radical Islam. And it's just a matter of time that we're going to get here at home if somebody doesn't adjust soon.
Yeah. Thank you. Very much. It's a very frightening prospect. Senator Lindsey Graham, always good to have you with us, sir. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.